Hi everyone and welcome back to the Brick Buds. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You join me today for another modular review, and this week it is the Downtown Diner. Now, Ian is not a fan of this modular. He doesn't think that it is in keeping with the sort of time period that the other modulars are built for. So it is still quite a retro set, but it's not as retro as some of the others. And so he doesn't like it. He thinks it sort of sticks out a little bit. So that's why we left this one towards the end of our modulars that we've been building. But I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm keen to get it built. I really like the colour scheme, and I think it's quite vibrant and visually appealing, even though I do agree with him, it isn't quite in keeping with the same era. But I can't not like modulars. They're all so good. So we'll get this unboxed and see what's in the box. Okay, there's 2,480 pieces in this set. It came out in 2018 and it was £130. It has now retired, only just though. Inside the box we've got 20 bags. They're in 5 different sets of numbers. You get a tan base plate, 1 instruction booklet and no stickers. Okay, let's get this built. So actually before we get this built, this is our instruction booklet, and it was obviously wedged inside the box at a bit of a dodgy angle, and so it's sort of creased a little bit. I always find that really annoying. I used to like it when they would put them with like a nice stiff bit of cardboard, but they don't seem to do that anymore. So I don't think it's worth getting a new one like we did with the police station, but it does bother me. Right, back onto the building. Okay, so it took us just about 4 hours with 2 of us building to get this done. We did that on a live stream. If you want to check that out, I'll link it up now. So, what do I think of it? I actually really, really love it. It's iconic looking. I love this curve here to make it look like a jukebox. Building the diner sign was fun. It's not got a bench like most of the modulars have. It does sort of seem a bit like a corner modular because of this sort of edge here, but it's not officially one. It's fantastic. It's got really standout details. I mean, the curves are beautiful, and the really impressive way that you sort of build all this platform. So I did the bottom half, Ian did the top, and I was sad to miss out on building this bit, but actually, excuse me, knocking down the flowers. There's so much in that bottom bit. I wasn't disappointed at all. All the glass panels. Yeah, this side bit. It's really fab. I love it. The back's a little lacking, and I'm not overly keen on this part here, which is the back of the oven. Doesn't look great. And that's not even a bit that would be hidden by the side. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty impressive. The sides have got pretty good lines. I'm not entirely sure why there's the two different colours. I guess this needed to be white and this didn't, so that's probably why. But yeah, I'll take you through step by step of all the levels and we will look in a bit more detail. So my husband pointed out, instead of having to keep changing the camera angle on these, I could just take what's on here off and put a new level on. My husband's a genius. I didn't even think of that. So I will be doing that this time. So this is the bottom floor. Look at that tiling. I absolutely love that. The whole thing is tiled black and white, checkerboard, and then the red really pops out then. So you've got the red jukebox, the red chairs, the red little bar stools. You've also got, I think, a little gum machine as well there. Yeah, fantastic. The counter itself is all sort of a sideways build. That's a really nice build technique. These cups slide along so you can lose those. That's a little bit annoying. You've got these drinks on tap. I'm guessing that's sort of soda water. Maybe a coffee machine. And then the grill itself, if I tilt that up, that's also covered in food. You've got maybe pancakes and the biggest bacon I've ever seen. I don't know, it doesn't feel like the right sort of size, those sort of gutter pieces that they've used there. But yeah, it's a pretty impressive range cooker, I'd say. Some utensils on the side. You've got these nice sort of stars. They are part of they've come from the Palace Cinema set, so they're pretty cool. Sorry about the noise. And so you've got this stairway at the side that comes up. I really loved constructing this whole piece. It was a bit fragile at points, but it was really good. And I did miss a couple of bits out. I had to take it all apart again to put it back in. But doing lettering detail is always my favourite. I really love doing that. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose to do the bottom bit. But yeah, the front just looks amazing. Look at that. There's so much glass in it. It's a really, really, really nice set. And that curve goes all the way around to the back as well. You've got a little light as well up here. And then a back door with some bins as well to get in. Right, let's have a look at the next level. So this is one that Ian built. This is I want to say gym, but maybe just like a boxer's training room. I don't know. You've got the boxing ring. You've got the punch bag. So it does all seem very boxing heavy. And I love the way that waggles. I think that's a really nice detail. A water cooler. No cups though. Maybe that's the cups. Maybe you pull them out there. Some weights. A lot more glass again. It's a very well lit building. Some little dumbbells in that front there as well. A nice clock. It's well kitted out for a modular floor, so I'm pleased with that. And then this technique here on the spiral staircase. Those are like those little fence pieces you get. I remember using those as a kid. They're quite a retro piece. And they just make some really ornate looking steps. And you've got all the sort of the robot arm type things around there. So that's really nice, that one. I think it's, yeah, beautiful building. And that's obviously accessed from here, from the stairway on the lower level. It kind of hooks up to here on the side. So that's pretty cool. Right, next level. So this level is a recording studio. So you've got like a little lounge area part with a chair and some nice rugs. You've got a record on the wall. I'm guessing maybe that's a platinum selling album, although it's not the right colour for that. Gold selling. A gold disc, that's what they call them, isn't it? Some drinks, a nice rock and roll poster, and then this is the desk with all the controls and the old style recording device. Then you've got the booth itself. So you've got quite a lot of panelling on the wall to soundproof. The little window between the two so you can see, and then the big microphone. Other than that, it's pretty empty. A small balcony as well with some plants that you can get out onto, I guess, if you're having a bit of a break from recording. Quite a lot of flowers in this set, and then you've got another sort of platform there for the stairs to go up to, and the roof is accessed via a ladder. You've also got the start of the jukebox, or the top of the jukebox here, and you can see that sort of sticks up over the level because the next floor just goes on top of that. That's not sort of part of the next floor, just so it can be joined nicely, I think, because it's a sideways build again. Ian did say that he found these two little windows here, if I hold it up for you, interesting. It was such a involved sort of technique, building technique, just to get essentially two little portholes on the side. He kind of felt it was a bit overcomplicated for very little windows, but I think it looks quite nice. But yeah, again, well filled. Right, let's have a look at the roof. Okay, I think I'm probably better off holding the roof actually, rather than spinning it around, because you want to see this detail. So that's the very top of the jukebox there. Makes like a little area for that light to go. But there's no really inside to the roof. You've got a skylight here, so that lifts up. There's a little bit to hold onto it, and you can close that as well. So I built the roof actually, and Ian built the car, which I will show you in a minute. And there's some nice handles there to get up that ladder to stop you from falling off. This front bit obviously you wouldn't see because the front of the jukebox is in the way. And then some nice detailing on the roof there, using just rounded pieces at the top, and then those sort of joint pieces. And actually I struggled to build these because I really couldn't understand the instructions, but I worked it out eventually. I think Ian might have helped me. Right, I'll put it all back together and we'll do a quick minifigure review and then a car review as well. Okay, so the car is very pink. It matches the pink around the stripes. I'm not sure you should really care that it matches though, because it's not like the guy is trying to match his vehicle to the building he's going to. So this, I assume, belongs to the recording artist, because he's got the guitar in the back there. It was a pretty simple build. I let Ian build this because I'd built the Lego Ideas car, and they seem pretty similar. I mean, this technique is the same as the other one. The front hood is very similar to the other one. The windscreen sort of sticks up there, and very small wing mirrors there. You kind of feel like you need something else clipped on there. Enough room for a passenger, or 2 passengers, 3 passengers actually, I guess, if you take the guitar out. Left-hand drive, so not quite appropriate for this country, but that could easily be modified. Nice lights at the back, nice convertible detail. Is it a convertible? I'm assuming that's the hood that would pop up. Obviously it doesn't, but yeah, it's a decent little build. And nice colouring. The tan and the pink work quite nicely together. Gear stick, grille piece. It's a car. I'm not overly excited about it, but I think it works nicely. Okay, here are the minifigs for this set. There's 6 of them, and they are kind of paired per floor. So the diner level has got the chef with his sort of chef hat, some two-tone sideburns, nice sort of chef outfit, plain brown trousers, no alternative face because obviously the hat is too short for that. But yeah, he's standard diner. I do like that double colour face printing. I think it gives him a little bit more character, I think. Next up for the diner level, you've got obviously the waitress. She's got some ice cream scoops there that she looks like she's about to drop everywhere. She's got roller skates on, so it's one of those kind of diners, a rollerblading one. She's very similar to the Series 11, I think it is, waitress. Similar hair, just a different colour. It's got that sort of quiff type bit. And she's got like the neck scarf, but I've also seen this on a pirate, sort of in the pirate roller coaster set, I think. But nice colouring. Not sure she's really in keeping with the colouring of the restaurant, but at the same time, maybe the uniform is meant to contrast with that. I mean, the red goes, but the blue looks more like it would be at home in the bookshop or something. Right, let's check for alternative faces. Nope, she's only allowed to be happy while serving people. That's fair enough. Right, the next level up is the gym. So we'll have a look at the minifigures for that one. Okay, first up for that gym level then we've got the boxer. He's pretty cool. I love the moustache. And yeah, he just looks amazing. The little minifigure hands. Instead of the minifigure hands, he's got the gloves. I love that. So he's one of my favourite, I think, for this set. And his hair is pretty impressive. Let's check for an alternative face. No, we're definitely lacking in alternative faces in this set. Let's check the next one then. So this one's referred to as the bodybuilder. So she's all sort of dressed in her gym outfit, or sort of the sweats. And she is meant to be doing the bodybuilding with all the weights and things. So I think that's quite nice that it's a female bodybuilder as opposed to stereotype. And I will have a look and see if she's got an alternative face. Yeah, I'm pleased to see that there is one there. So she's got like kind of a hurt face and some sweat going on. Maybe she's really struggling. So that's a nice one to sort of add a bit of character. Right, the next level is the recording studio. So let's have a look and see what they've got for that one. Okay, this guy's the rock star and he's got awesome hair. He's also got quite a stunning looking sparkly jacket going on. And then that really like frilly pink shirt underneath. So I think that's hilarious. Yeah, look at the sparkle at the back as well. I'll double check his face. I think that's meant to be a singing face, but it looks like a bit of a bored face to me. Yeah, I think that's when he's rocking out his tunes. That's the face he'll be pulling. And the last minifigure. She's apparently the rock star's manager, so she looks pretty well suited and booted. It's quite a similar torso, familiar torso that's in the Winter Village quite a lot. The orange hair. Let's check for an alternative face. She's obviously having to make some tough decisions about songs and lyrics. Maybe she's cutting some out and she's angry with him for not putting in the nice words or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's quite a good face. So some decent minifigures there, and I like the fact that they've paired them up to tell the stories. Right, back to the main set. So would I recommend getting this set? Definitely. Really, really lovely build. Yes, it's not quite the same era, but I don't think it matters. We're going to put it, I think, with the corner garage in our city because we think that might be a sort of similar era, and just sort of keep it a little bit further away from some of the other modulars. But you do get buildings pop up that are a newer building in an older area. I don't think it really matters. I think that adds a bit more variety to a city. So I'm quite happy for it, and I think it's really nice. I am hoping that we put it somewhere where this side isn't lost, because I think that's a really nice detail as well. So I think trying to treat this one as a corner modular is the right thing to do, just so you don't miss out on that side. My favourite part is definitely the lettering and the big jukebox. I think it's fantastic, and I've seen people like this one up and it looks really good. So maybe at some point we will do that. So let me know what you think of this modular in the comments below. Do you think it's not quite in keeping, but do you not care like we well, like I do, or do you side with Ian and think that they've made a mistake in making this one? Also, if you like modulars, don't forget to check out our modular playlist that we've got now. And also don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.